Hey guys, what is going on? It is Stephen here and welcome back to the channel and to the Liverpool career mode. We're kicking off today's episode, getting straight into it with a game against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. If you guys have been watching the series regularly, you'll know I've been struggling in the Champions League here. Just struggling for form. I don't know what it is. To be fair, I've been struggling in all the competitions lately, but really in the Champions League I've been struggling here. But we get off to a brilliant start here in the 7th minute. Luis Diaz, who's been fantastic in real life this season, just phenomenal. He's took his game to a whole new level under Arne Slot. It's done well in the save so far, open to scoring. But Bayer Leverkusen have been brilliant under Xabi Alonso in real life, as we all know. And they weren't giving up without a fight. As you can see, about 4 minutes later, from a corner, they equalise here through, I think that's Victor Boniface, I'm pretty sure. Is it Jonathan Tah? I think, no, it's Jonathan Tah. I've got Boniface in my mind because he done an interview with one of the media outlets talking about the Premier League. I'd never want to play in the Premier League. He's not a fan of the Premier League. So yeah, I guess I had Boniface on my mind. And yeah, as you can see, they're just not giving up here. Another corner. But we do go into the break level until the 47th minute. Not long after half-time, Cody Gakpo, again being on fire in the save, makes it 2-1. Now, Cody Gakpo is probably my favourite player on the game so far. I planned for him to be back up for Luis Diaz. I've ended up making him the striker in this team because he honestly just keeps scoring here. Harvey Elliott goes on a brilliant little run here and manages to score. Terrible goalkeeper, terrible defending. I should have been stopped before I got to that point, and it definitely shouldn't have ended up in the back of the net. But we're 3-1 up here, and we're looking like we are sailing towards our first Champions League win of the series. Diaz on towards Darwin Núñez now. This is an absolute banger of a goal. Núñez, again, being on the bench quite a lot because of Gakpo, but he scores a brilliant goal here. He's come off the bench, and after getting that goal, he chips over to Luis Diaz, who, after getting one earlier, gets the second of the game. And yeah, it looks like Núñez coming off the bench and helping us secure the win in the Champions League. But Bayer Leverkusen, will they get a second here? They're pushing, and they have been given a penalty, which I don't know. I don't think it was a penalty, but I've got to be honest, I was so annoyed when it happened. I just stopped, I just skipped the replay. It's quite annoying to watch. But I do, in fact, save it. I'm obviously the king at saving penalties on this game. I've got 100% record on this game. I faced one penalty, which was that one, and I saved it. And here you go, Alisson doing, again, quite a few nice couple of saves. We're coming against Aston Villa now in the Premier League. Looking to, get up and running again, because we started off well, but not in this game we didn't. 4 minutes in, and Villa were 1-0 up. But we weren't going to give up here as Luis Diaz takes a shot and it goes just wide of the post. But here, I don't actually know what happened. The defence was sitting quite deep, and Cody Gakpo had just a simple chance here, and he took it, rounded the goalkeeper to level the scores. And as I was saying earlier, we started the Premier League season quite well, but we've started slipping up. And Man City are starting to build a gap on us. So, they're flying in the game, which is normally quite weird because in career mode I always find they struggle. But in my save this time, they are playing very well. But yeah, getting on the ball here again, Cody Gakpo being used as an almost target man, using his strength to hold off the defenders, play it into him, and again he scores again. I don't know how many goals he scored this season, but he is honestly my main man. What a player on this game. And if you're doing a Liverpool career mode, or if you're doing a career mode looking for a striker up top who can hold the ball up, score goals, I highly recommend signing him. Or if you're playing as Liverpool, playing him up top, because he is a beast. Aston Villa here do pull it back 2-2-2. 2-2-2. Yeah, why not? So it's more dropped points, and in the final game of today's episode, we head to St Mary's against newly promoted Southampton, looking to get the 3 points. First of all, I had to include that in because it was finally a good bit of defending by me. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna include this in the footage. They get a corner, but nothing really comes from it. But if I knew I had to win this game. As you can see, I'm running up the pitch here with Szoboszlai. Carrying the ball forward, finding Luis Diaz, and then I started it about, playing it about, get to Robertson at left back, play it back to Diaz, You know, I think they are defend quite well, but I'm not the best FIFA player. So it could just be that I'm just struggling where other people would walk all over the teams I'm facing and how they're playing. But yeah, I mean, I just get forced back. As you can see, playing around the back, just trying to create a space, trying to find an opening, which I eventually do through Mo Salah, but he should be scoring. Mo Salah in real life would be scoring that, and we'd all be celebrating. I mean, not all of us. Liverpool fans would be celebrating a 1-0 lead. Darwin Nunez off the bench again. Szoboszlai finds him, and he makes it 1-0, and we're heading away with a vital 3 points at the minute. But I give away another penalty here. And I don't think it's penalty personally. I don't think it's penalty. Anyway, Southampton from the spot, bang, saved, the penalty king, yet again, Alisson saving it, keeping our 1-0 lead. And then at the final whistle here, full time gets called when I win a corner. Now the reason I've included this thing is I've already filmed the second episode, and you're going to see why in that second episode. Anyway, but that is it for today's episode. Tomorrow we'll be facing Real Madrid in the Champions League. So yeah, stay tuned.